Welcome my friends, this is Admiral Revan speaking. Hope you're all doing well, and today I'm bringing you up to speed about regarding to the mods policy for World of Warships. There has been some concern about this, and I will say this very openly. What is the mods policy and what it's all about? Well, like every game out there, World of Warships, for one, has its own mods policy for what is accepted in the franchise and what is not accepted. So they have two groups of people who do mods for the game as such, for helping out players out there and making it easier. Pretty much what I'm going to suggest is that this is a very good opportunity for you to understand that Aslain Mods as well as Modstation are considered to be acceptable in terms of World of Warships, and reasons why is because it's not funded by World of Warships or Wargaming, but it is put together by a bunch of very keen and talented individuals who are dedicated in making this a better place. Thing is about what the mods as such, there have been people out there have been using like aimbot, for example, and other things out there to put it in their own way that is unfair for the other players. And basically, if you're getting sitted out a fair bit, or you're actually getting destroyed a fair bit pretty quickly, and you're being hunted down so quickly and you're wondering how come and why, well, sometimes this is a good example of that. So pretty much anything to do with increasing like better ping rate or anything like that to their own advantage is probably considered against the terms of service of World of Warships, and that's why that they're trying to prohibit certain modifications made to the game clients and the game itself. Now, I want to make this very clear to specific things that has been in the game for some time. Now, for example, a while ago that I did a review about in World of Warships about ship skin, modification and stuff like that. Well, the good news, I got the word out of mouth from World of Warships, the community managers, as such, that they view anything to do with customized skins for the franchise is not against the term and service of the game. Alright, so the customized skins is not against the World of Warships game policy. It is basically anything that only affects the gameplay, which is unfair to the other players. That's what they focused on. Alright, so I had to get it cleared up, and the good news is that customized skins are not against the mods policy. Anything is affected by this is anything that is modified in the game for their own advantage. So in this case, if it's not Modstation or Aslain Mods, with not these two modification programs, alright, anything that is not that and not recognized by Wargaming is considered against the terms of service of the game. That is pretty much it. So when it comes down to the punishment side of things, World of Warships did say very openly that there's a 3-strike rule. Now, the first suspension or violation, if you want to call it, will be done for 3 days. The second one is about 7 days, and pretty much the third strike is basically you're gone. All right, and you have a permanent suspension from the game itself. There's no ifs or buts or maybes. Okay, so basically what is it done here is that Wargaming has done it in a way to try and do their best to protect the franchise. So just to go back and talk about this in detail, that customized ship skins, like for example, I will show you a good example of this one here. Remember back in the day when I was showing an artwork that was done by KGB Terminator for the Ohio, like this one here? Well, this one here, for example, is considered not against the terms of service of the game. Alright? So that's a good thing, isn't it? So that means that I can show off a decorative decoration of the ship for anyone out there. And that is the gist of it, right? So that's the general gist of it, that I can show this ship, for example, and have no worries about, you know, just demonstrating it in the game itself, okay? This is where talented creativity comes into play. Now, just remember that creativity in World of Warships is always encouraged. And that is really important for you to understand, that when it comes to creativity, just always understand that, you know, when you're doing this sort of thing, you know, where wargaming stands in this sense anyhow, okay? So basically, just to talk about this part here, you know, like the use of such software that spoils the game experience for other players and violates the principle of fair play. Players using software that imitates input in the game will subject to the following 2 violation rule. First violation, you know, will receive a warning and have the account suspended for 7 days. And the second violation is the permanent suspension of the player's account. So honestly, there is a video about that. So when you click on the video, the video will be here to explain the gist of it. So let me just play this real quick so that you understand what you're in for.
Welcome to your personal port, Captain. Choose a ship and click on the battle button. The conditions for victory are displayed on the loading screen, but pay attention, the objectives might change. 2 teams take part in each battle, with the green colour representing allies. You shouldn't fire at them. It can be helpful to look at the minimap occasionally, so you know what's going on, and can decisively act to help your allies in good time. Ships can't speed up, stop, or turn in just a second, so you should think about your maneuvers in advance. Stay constantly on the move with course changes to evade shells and torpedoes. Master this skill and you'll live longer and win more often. Take a target lead while firing at a moving enemy. The farther a target and the faster their speed, the greater the lead you should take. If your ship is set on fire or flooded, she'll start losing HP. Push the R key to carry out repairs. However, you'll only be able to use this ability again once the cooldown period is over. After a battle finishes, you'll be able to see how you performed on the statistics screen. The amount of XP and credits you earn depends on how successful you were in battle.
So pretty much like what you're seeing here is a bit of an understanding of the essentials that is used in the game, and the game interface has improved dramatically over the years. And honestly, approaching 7 years in the making for World of Warships, you will respect and understand the fact that the game is still evolving, still changing, and always has been for the better. Thanks to the people who have devoted their time and resources for making this happen, for modifications here. Anything that has been modified in the game by Modstation or Aslain Mods, it actually is made to enhance the improvement, the look and feel of the game itself. So let's just continue on a little bit further.
Don't forget that XP is gained by the ship you headed into battle with. This can be spent in port, on researching modules, or even on a next tier ship, which will be better and more powerful. Credits should be spent on improving your ship or purchasing new ones. All ships are divided into 4 types. Heavily armoured battleships with the most powerful guns, fast and stealthy destroyers with deadly torpedoes, cruisers, which make versatile fighters, and aircraft carriers that have aircraft as their primary weapon. Try out different ship types and choose the one that fits your playstyle best. The more battles you play, the more opportunities you will unlock. Apart from new upgrade options for ships, you'll also unlock access to new battle modes. Don't forget to watch our training videos. Knowledge is power. Good luck in battle, and may the seas be fair for you.
And that, my friends, is pretty much the gist of it, of what's it like in World of Warships. But yes, just to recap, folks, I mean, like, just understand that both Aslain Mods and Modstation, they both have their benefits and you know, pros and cons, okay? So what I recommend is this. If you're in a situation that you want some extra cool features and language barrier, like showing like the Chinese, Korean, Japanese languages in terms of in-game chat, Aslain Mods is the way to go. And that is pretty much heavily used on the Southeast Asia community. In terms of the North American community and EU, is mostly focused on Modstation. Now, myself, I have used Modstation for a while now, and honestly, I just feel that if Modstation would have had the languages like, you know, that I just mentioned earlier, like Taiwanese, Chinese, Korean, and Japanese, for example, just to name a few, it'll be a good, you know, opportunity that both Modstation and Aslain Mods are still supported by the game anyway for World of Warships. So Wargaming has recognized the creativity and the longevity of the work on this involved. So at least, you know, if you prefer Aslain Mods, if you prefer Modstation, the more the power to you. Just understand that both Modstation and Aslain Mods do get updated on a regular basis, and the difference between them both is that with Modstation it gets updated through the client, just pretty much within 24 hours after the actual official release of the game, patches and stuff like that. So whenever a new patch comes down, say for example 11.5, give it about 24 hours, you would have a whole bunch of new updates ready to go with you for Modstation. With it regarding to Aslain Mods, Aslain Mods is not immediate, but it just basically means that within 72 hours at least, you will have a proper update. It is very rare that both Modstation and Aslain Mods would not be updated within a week, unless something seriously needs to be tweaked and worked on. So big shout out to those people who have done a good job. So that is pretty much it for this video, folks. If you have any issues or concerns about it regarding to the use of Modstation or Aslain Mods, please feel free to let us know and we can try and help you in the right direction. But yeah, folks, if you're seeing people who are cheating in the game or anything like that, do the right thing, report them, and just, you know, take it easy in the meantime and stay safe. Have a good one.